everyone, IRIX guy here. Now if you watch my other videos about prepping, you're probably already familiar with what this is about, but if not, at a high level, prepping is just making preparations for an unexpected event. That could be a natural disaster, worldwide war, economic collapse, and or something else. And 12/21/12, the end of the Mayan calendar, is something that has prompted a lot of people to think about prepping. Now this video, I'm going to explain a communications plan. Now this is something that a lot of people may not think about because you're used to having your cell phone, having your laptop with your email, having telephones at home, just a standard landline. So you're able to communicate with people next door, a few miles down the road, across the country, on the other side of the world for that matter. But imagine that electricity ceased to exist. There's no electricity. There's no internet. The cell phone towers don't have power. Even if your cell phone battery still has a charge to it, it won't work because it can't communicate with the tower because the tower has no electricity. Maybe they had generators, maybe they had battery backup, but all the fuel to power those generators has been exhausted. There's no more fuel available. The entire community is in panic because there's no electricity. Even running water's going down because the water purification facilities, they don't have electricity to do their stuff. And I know this may sound like an extreme scenario, but it sets the stage perfectly for why I believe that everyone should have a communications plan that doesn't involve technology. And why is a communications plan important? Well, if some sort of unexpected disaster does occur, which I hope it doesn't, but if it does, what would one do? How would someone connect with their friends and family and go to that bug out location, or maybe bug in? How would the person say, okay, we need to get together, we need to put all of our preparations into effect here and be prepared to ride out whatever disaster or whatever. If you don't have a way to get in touch with those people, then it's everyone flying blind because they're a few miles down the road, maybe they're a few hundred miles away. So what type of communications plan could work? If the person that needs to be part of this group, this survival group, lives a few miles away, alternative forms of transportation should likely be available. So maybe you have a bicycle that doesn't require fuel. Problem is, even if you keep your vehicles gassed up, when and if an SHTF scenario occurs, you won't have the luxury of going down to the gas station and getting more gas because it's probably all sold out. So you got to think about ways to get to and from to communicate. So that's a bicycle is a good tool, and maybe even a plan just established with other people in your survival team that hey, if let's just say it's 12/21/12, let's say if something happens on 12/21/12, the plan is to meet here. So that's communicated ahead of time so that everybody knows where to meet. And communications from that point forward, you can, people in your close proximity can ride a bicycle or walk because there's not really going to be any other ways to communicate. Probably the mail services, United States Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, etc. Those are probably all going to cease to exist because they're dependent upon fuel to make those mail deliveries. So it's really easy for someone to freak themselves out thinking about this, but it's equally freaky to not anticipate something like this. So it's good to be prepared and know how to react and how to communicate with others in advance. Like I said, just that central meeting location, having that alternative form of transportation, a bicycle that doesn't take fuel. Or if it does take fuel, maybe something like a motorcycle or a moped or something, so you can just get around and not have to burn as much fuel. But just something to chew on. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. It's youtube.com/IRIXguy. And also check out my other videos. I've got a playlist devoted to prepping videos. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day.